Hey guys, how you doing here today? It's David Lucas back here again. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, guys, it's been, maybe like a month or so, maybe 2 months almost actually now since I last posted on my YouTube. As you guys know, I don't post as much on my YouTube now, but I am working up. I'm starting to post a lot more on YouTube now, so yeah, don't worry. I'm still alive. Don't worry, guys. You guys noticed too, I got like a little bit of a new camera too recently, like that. So yeah, it kind of is nice, and I decided, this would be a perfect time to test it out and start, posting some a little bit more on YouTube again. And yeah, so hopefully you guys like this new kind of camera setup and stuff like that. I kind of do. And also, before we get into the subject of this video, make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok. I actually am posting a lot on TikTok right now. So yeah, guys, if you guys want to, go give me a follow on TikTok. I post a lot of short videos, kind of me talking about movies or stuff like that, or my opinion on something like that. So yeah, give me a follow on the TikTok. The link should be right there in the bio. Okay. Let's get into the real deal of why we're here today. So if you guys know recently what just happened, James Gunn became the new CEO. James Gunn and Peter Safran, I should say, became two co-CEOs of the new DC Studios that Warner Brothers has in place now. It's called DC Studios, just like how Marvel has their own Marvel Studios outside of Disney. Warner Brothers and Disney does that same thing now. Now Warner Brothers is being run by David Zaslav, so that's even more big improvements now that is actually being ran by one person, not just a board of business rich dudes. He's still a rich dude and still a business dude, but you guys know what I mean. He's making good decisions this time. That's all that matters. With that all coming out, there's a whole new slate of DC movies and stuff like that we can talk about in another video probably that I'll post down. If you guys want me to talk about that, let me know. I'll talk about the new slate of DC shows that came out or new movies. There's a whole bunch of them with the Superman movie and the Batman movie that all coming out. And from what James Gunn said, that The Flash, yes guys, The Flash is what we're talking about here today. The Flash is what's going to reset the whole DC universe and resetting what Snyder started, and then now we're going to go into the new universe after The Flash. That's the new universe set all up. That's going to start with a Superman Legacy. Basically, this Flash movie, I think that is pretty much based off Flashpoint from the trailer. It does look like it's based off Flashpoint. Now, I was going to post a video of my reaction to the trailer and stuff like that, but I ended up just watching it right before I recorded, and I just didn't even think about it. I was like, oh shit, I should have recorded myself doing it. But I already watched it before, so there's no point of doing a reaction to it. So, of course, get the elephant out of the room at first like that. Everyone knows about Ezra Miller and what Ezra Miller's been doing and going through and all that stuff, that big controversy. I don't need to get in here about opinions and stuff on that right now, but we just know what they've been doing and the whole controversy behind them. I'm usually a person that likes to separate art versus artists, and honestly, when you think about it, Ezra Miller's not getting paid by you going there and seeing the movie. He doesn't have to be the one you're supporting. The people you're supporting in this movie is the film director, Andy Muschietti, Sasha Calle, who's playing Supergirl, their very first role in, I think, any movie. Sasha Calle playing Supergirl. And then you got Michael Keaton as Batman, Ben Affleck as Batman, Michael Shannon coming back as Zod. Like, come on, guys. There's so much more. Even all the behind-the-scenes people that made this movie behind the scenes, that's who you gotta go support going to this movie. And that's who I'm going to this movie to support and to see a good-ass story.
You can go anywhere. Another timeline. Another universe. So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one? Because this is the world where my mom lives.
Alright, so guys, in the beginning of the Flash trailer, we get a little bit of a voiceover from Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton's Batman talking in this trailer, and it's kind of cool because you hear his voice, but you're not really sure if it's him talking at first. If you don't know the movie, if he's in the movie or not. You're not really sure yet if that's him, but it is him. And then you have Barry kind of talking about why he would want to go, why he would want to save this universe, because that's what Michael Keaton's Batman asks. It's like, why would you want to save this universe if this is not yours? And it's because this is the one my mother lives in. And this is the one that's very inspired by Flashpoint that they're doing here, the comic book Flashpoint, because Barry goes back in time to save his mom from being killed by Reverse Flash, and then once he does that, he completely resets and not resets, but changes the whole timeline and stuff. Thomas Wayne is now Batman, Martha Wayne is now Joker. It's a whole big thing. Seeing that they're taking some inspiration definitely from that to going in here in the start.
Time has a pattern that that it can't help reliving. Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets. It's my face. You stole my face.
Now, this is the big part in the trailer. Well, one of the big, there's actually a couple of big parts in the trailer that I like, but this is a part in the trailer that's the first, like, whoa, is where we see the two Barrys. We see the Barry from this world, which is, I assume is maybe the Michael Keaton's world, the Tim Burton's world Barry, where he didn't get his powers, and his mom survived, like in Flashpoint. When his mom survived, he didn't get the powers, because it's a whole long story, but if his mom dies, then he gets to be a superhero and save the world. If his mom doesn't die, then the world dies and he doesn't become a superhero. Kind of fucked up. But we see these two Barrys, and I actually have a theory about this Barry, the second Barry that we see here. I'm kind of thinking that what they're going to be doing, and it's obviously not showing it yet because obviously what they're in a trailer and all that, but I think there's going to be a big twist at the end where this Barry that we're seeing with the yellow jacket on and the long hair, I have this big feeling that they're going to do a twist and make that Eobard Thawne the Reverse Flash. Now, okay, this is where I get my theories from. Now, if you go into the comic books, and the comic books of Reverse Flash and Eobard Thawne, he's from, like, way in the future, like, centuries. I don't remember which century, but he's way in the future, a guy. He's obsessed with the Flash because he looks at the Flash as, like, a mythological type of guy because it's so far into the future, you know, that the Justice League that we know of isn't around anymore. But he's so obsessed with the Flash, and he ends up recreating the same thing, the same accident that made Barry the Flash, gave him the Flash powers, to himself. And when he does that, he pretty much takes the Flash's identity and then goes all the way back in time to like a certain era in time and pretends to be Barry Allen the Flash. And then eventually Barry Allen catches up to him and kind of tells him, yeah, you're a piece of shit, you know, get away, you suck. And then he ends up turning into the Reverse Flash with the yellow on it. Psycho. But I think that's what they're doing. I think they're going to be doing a twist on that to where maybe this Reverse Flash is actually another Barry from another timeline. And he's the one who becomes Reverse Flash and maybe changes his name to Eobard Thawne or something like that. Maybe, maybe not. But I have a feeling that that's what they might be doing with this Barry.
You can go anywhere. Another timeline. Another universe. So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not gonna lose her again. Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving. Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets. It's my face. You stole my face.
If you were to go into the past, you have no idea what the consequences can be.
Bruce, I could fix things.
You could also destroy everything.
Now, here we get our first kind of look at Ben Affleck in here as Bruce Wayne. Now, like I said, we're going to have two Batmans in here, and that's just, oh my god, I can't wait to have two Batmans in here, and two of some of my favorites. Pattinson is my favorite live action, and then you go Ben, and then you go Michael Keaton. So I got two of some of my favorite Batmans that are going to be on here together, and yeah, I'm just so excited. And we get Ben Affleck, a little bit of Ben Affleck starting out with him telling Barry. So we know that Ben Affleck's going to have a pretty big part of this if he's going to be in the trailer, and he is a little bit more in the trailer too, so I'm excited.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe.
Zod, we've been waiting for you.
Now, another big surprise in this trailer, we actually see Zod, and Zod coming in from the Man of Steel, and that somehow he got put in this universe, and Barry saying he broke the universes. It makes me think, like, wow, like, this is going really towards Flashpoint, where Barry goes in time, and he meets himself back in time, and then that's just what starts this whole chain effect of everything colliding together. Yeah, and we're probably going to get Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck together in here. It's going to be so good.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Hear how he says, he created a world with no metahumans. He created a world while these worlds collided that there was no superheroes, no more superheroes. I have no Superman, no Green Lantern, no Flash, no metahumans, no Wonder Woman, no Aquaman, none of them. And yeah, that's kind of like, wow. So it's showing us the stakes of this movie and what the stakes are going to be.
Want some help?
You are?
Yeah. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. When this scene came up, I was so excited. I was like, holy shit, he's here. Here's like, I knew Michael Keaton was coming, but still seeing him walk up and then they go, you are, and it's just everybody. I'm sure I've seen all the reactions of people, anticipating. It's like, say, I'm Batman, and then he just smiles and goes, yeah, I'm Batman. It was just the perfect line delivery. It was probably one of the best scenes, I think, in any trailer in the longest time. Just that scene alone in that trailer was amazing. I loved it. Okay, and right here now we're starting to get a little bit more of, action between Michael Keaton's Batman. We see him fighting some people in there, which I'm suspecting that's maybe the place where they go break Supergirl out, because we know that Supergirl in this movie is going to be taking the place on Clark now, and we're going to get back into that a little bit going on. I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I think that's what's going on in there. Then we get a cutscene to Ben Affleck's Batman driving the motorcycle, which I see so much people think that was Christian Bale's, which I don't get why, because Christian Bale's is one wheel, and come on, guys. Batman just drives a bike a lot, not just one Batman drives a bike. Cool seeing Ben Affleck in the suit, and also seeing Ben Affleck have that classic blue and gray suit. Like, they finally did it. They finally actually gave us a blue and gray suit, and you know what they do? They give it to Ben Affleck on his last run as Batman. Fuck yeah.
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future.
Now, this part too, we see a little bit. I really love this one scene. I just want to point out right here, this one scene in this part where you see the two of the Flashes, the Dark Flash and Barry's Flash come colliding together with their boots. Now, they did say that Dark Flash is going to be a villain in this. And I'm really excited to see Dark Flash, what they're going to do with him, and is he going to be a version of Reverse Flash, or are they going to do like what I said I think they're going to do and have Reverse Flash like be revealed way at the ending.
What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm Barry. We're Barry. Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
Well, now we are finally getting our first look, guys, at Supergirl, at Kara Zor-El's Supergirl in this movie, played by Sasha Calle. And I believe I say that her name, right? Sasha Calle, I believe that's how you say her name. And yeah, guys, I love this introduction to her. I love how we just see her come down, be badass, and take out some people. And then we just say, who are you? Who are you? My name's Kara. Now, what I think that they're doing in this, and what is pretty obvious, actually, not just I think, it's pretty obvious. Now, in the Flashpoint comic, it is Superman gets taken, I think, by the Russian government or like one of the like some other government, and they keep him pretty much locked up inside of like a prison almost, and keep him locked up and studying him, doing experiments on him. Now I think they're doing that same thing, but replacing Superman with Supergirl into it now. So now it's going to be Kara in that same story instead of Clark in that story, which I think is pretty cool because, yeah, guys, it's been a while since we had Supergirl really in the big screen live action. So yeah, that's a cool way to start bringing her in, and another way how they're doing it a little different, because how Thomas Wayne is supposed to be the new Batman of the new universe in Flashpoint, but really, you know, you have in this one you have Michael Keaton as the other Batman. So I'm really digging that a lot. So guys, my final thoughts on the Flash trailer is that the Flash looks honestly amazing. Like this is like a great trailer, a perfect trailer. Like it's really an awesome, one of the best comic book trailers, not the best, but one of the best comic book trailers, I think. It was just amazing, gave us just enough of the story, gave us just enough hype, showing us both Keaton and Affleck as Batman, you know, showing us this actual, that is gonna be this emotional story about Barry wanting to save his, oopsies, that Barry wanted to save his mom, and that's what caused all this shit to happen. Like, I don't know, I think it's gonna end up being pretty good. So guys, that's about all my thoughts. Let me know down in the comment section below, and let me know your thoughts on the Flash trailer, guys. I really want to know your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you didn't like it? Are you looking forward to it? Are you not looking forward to it because Ezra Miller? Or are you able to, like me, and just separate artist from art, you know, and just support the filmmakers that made this? Let me know down in the comment section below, and let me know. And of course, like this video if you liked it, because liking this video really helps. You know what else helps too? If you subscribe to this channel. That helps a lot too if you subscribe, you know. That helps this channel grow. So subscribe if you like this video. And of course, follow me on TikTok too, guys, if you're able to. It's going to be right in my description of my TikTok, so go follow that. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later.